Hey, it's Corey from Mahalo.com. You're about to see some screen tests of people who submitted to be the host for our fitness channel. This is your chance to comment and tell us who you'd like to see become the new host. If you live in the LA area and think you could do a better job, we encourage you to please submit a response video telling us why you could be the next great host of Mahalo.com. We really appreciate your feedback.
Hi, my name is Jaime Rutt. My background in Pilates extends over 12 years. I've been teaching group classes and private instruction for that whole time. I come from a dance background, so my exercises and style is a little more intense than most Pilates instructors. I'm going to push you, you're going to feel your muscles burning, but you're going to see a big change in your body faster. Well, my specialty, I do a lot of rehab work, so my specialty is helping people with back injuries, knee injuries, neck injuries. So I help people get feeling better as fast as they can and back into their daily life. That's my goal. But through that, I also learn little tweaks, so people who are just healthy come in for a good workout, you'll definitely get it. As a Pilates host, I kind of bring a certain energy and excitement to what I do. I really love working out, and I like when people leave feeling better. My goal is if you come into me and you're not feeling good, whether it's about your body and you're not really happy with what's happening, or you feel like, you know, my neck bothers me or my back bothers me, what I'm gonna do is get you out of pain, get you as toned as I can, as fast as you can, because you wanna leave feeling good. So I hoped that I'm a breath of fresh air for most people who come in the door. I get a lot of hugs from my clients, so that makes me happy. Hi, my name is Jaime Rutt. I'm your Pilates instructor for the day. One thing I want to talk about is posture. A lot of us nowadays are sitting at computers, we have our laptops, we're a little hunched over, we're in these weird positions on our beds, on our couches, so we start to get all these really bad habits with our bodies. And there's nothing that looks worse than someone who's kind of slouched and their head is forward. So one thing I always tell people, I kind of give exercises to do at your desk. And you want to get up from your desk at least once an hour. I know it's hard to do in this day and age, but you have to get up. We're not meant to sit in that position for that long. So you want to stand up, you want to make sure you really pull your shoulder blades back, and you do that by using these muscles across the mid-back. So you're not pushing your chest out, you're actually pulling those muscles back and just opening the shoulder. So you see the difference immediately from this position, all your vertebrae are compressed, you're not really feeling good, to where you pull the muscles back and you feel that lengthen, and there's all that space back in the spine. It's going to feel good, number one, and most people, if you've been sitting over your desk like this all day and you stand up, you're going to feel your spine adjust on its own. You might even hear it. So that's one thing you can do every hour. Stand up, just pull the shoulders back, lengthen out the neck, and if you have to, just do a little stretch for your neck. Just pull your head to the side and then pull it to the other side. And then just a simple stretch you can do is grab the hands behind you, pull the shoulders back, and feel that stretch. You want to open these muscles, because the longer you sit at your desk, these get shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. And over time and years, this becomes impossible to open back up. So that's one of the things you can do traditionally in your daily work to strengthen those upper back muscles.
Hi, my name is Jackie Heard. I have been teaching Pilates for 5 years. I'm certified through the Physical Mind Institute of New York, and I have been doing Pilates for probably like 15 plus years. I actually, one of the Pilates studios that I teach at right over on Ocean Park here in Santa Monica, we have been making videos there for his website and YouTube and Facebook. I've also worked with Mad Dog Athletics. They started spinning. They were at one point trying to have a whole like Pilates department. I think what would make me most unique is I'm very patient. I'm really good at explaining things and breaking it down and showing, if you're at a lower level, how to do it best for you, or if you're at a higher level, how to make it more difficult, but really being specific for any level, no matter the exercise, so anyone would be able to do the exercise that I'm showing. Hi, my name is Jacqueline Heard, Hinton, new married name, and today I am going to be discussing posture and breath. These are two very important things that you should have in Pilates. Placement of the body really helps the breath as you're doing the exercises. So, for example, your head should always be aligned over your shoulders. Shoulders are back and down. Abs are in, ribs are tight, and the tummy is lifting up. And your pelvis is directly over your feet and underneath your shoulders. So you never want to be sticking your pelvis out or tucking your pelvis under. All of this alignment will help the breath and the exercise become easier for you each time you do it.
My name is Sarah Mann. I am primarily a dancer, which is how I got into Pilates. I'm certified through Body Art Sciences International and with a specialization in dance exercise. I studied with Karen Clippinger at Cal State Long Beach and have been teaching for now a little bit under 2 years. I also teach other dance styles, so I like to incorporate Pilates into those. I think just being able to relate to the clients. Being somebody that did have an injury and has experienced that, I relate a lot and can use that experience to help explain to people. You know, I've had people that are like, well, I'm feeling this kind of a tension and this kind of a pain, and how do I get out of it? And so I go back to my experience having the injury and my experience with trying to figure out just how to deal with it. So in that way I can relate. I use a lot of imagery. There are a lot of times when somebody that has the body awareness can right away find the muscle that you're trying to trigger. So let's talk about the shoulders. I am a huge person, when it comes to my teaching, I really pay attention to the shoulders. Most of us live here, right? So we live with this tension, we live with shoulders that are curved forward, we sit at a desk, we're driving. Everything that we do is pulled in, and anytime we get stressed, they hike up. So a lot of what ends up happening is that during Pilates, you'll be doing these crazy intense exercises and focusing on, let's say, the hamstring or the core, but you don't pay attention to what's happening up here, right? So we'll be saying, okay, let's do a crunch, and you'll do this, right? And you'll curve forward to do that abdominal crunch, the chest lift, and the shoulders will do this. Say we have free weights, pretend I have some weights. Okay, so we're just gonna do a basic arm lift, okay? So you're gonna exhale to lift the arms up, and then inhale to bring them back down. Now, as we do this, what tends to happen is that the shoulders are going to want to lift, right? So as we lift, I want you to think kind of like a seesaw. As the arm lifts, the shoulder has to drop, okay? So the shoulder is making room for that arm to lift, right? So as I'm lifting, dropping the shoulder into the back pocket, feeling that scapula pull down along the ribs. So it's dropping out of the way and then lowering back down. So let's just do a few. So you're exhaling to lift the weights up and inhaling to pull it down. You want to make sure the arms are slightly in front of the body. We don't ever want to have the arms coming behind you. You want to make sure you can see them in your peripheral vision, right? So we're going to exhale to lift the arms, shoulders drop down the back, and inhaling to pull them back in. You should feel the shoulders gliding down, those lats are engaged, exhaling to lift up and inhaling to lower down.